Hi, I'm Nick Koenig.
And I'm Amber Pellicone. Thanks for joining us for school news around the district.
Our top story, developing the district's strategic plan for the next 5 years.
Reporter Claudia Shea shows us how public meetings over the last 90 days are helping shape the plan.
I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share a little bit about myself.
Dr. Avosa kicked off a series of community meetings in June at which he listened, learned, and collected input to help him lead effectively by developing a strategic plan tailored to the unique needs of Palm Beach County.
Look around this room. We've got teachers that are currently teachers, retired teachers, parents, community members, mayors. This is how we solve problems in public schools, by working together and focused on solutions.
Working together means engaging the entire community in order to attain a comprehensive understanding of the district's strengths and areas for improvement. The meetings emphasized inclusion, taking place at schools throughout the district. The gatherings were held in English,
We've got some translators,
Spanish,
Buenas noches.
Creole, and Mayan. The mission of these meetings, clearly stated in the 90-day entry plan that Dr. Avosa posted from day one, providing a world-class education with excellence and equity to empower each student to reach his or her highest potential.
and I, as the superintendent, need to stitch together a cohesive and coherent plan that we could look forward and say, what do we want to be in 5 years?
The first community tour, which involved gathering input from about 10,000 people, was followed up with a series of meetings with business leaders and legislators, and the analysis of more than 8,000 responses to an online survey. The second phase of Dr. Avosa's plan included another round of meetings aimed at verifying the results with stakeholders.
And my goal was to collect that information and then come back out to you, and that's what this is. Come back out to you and say, here's what I heard, here's what I saw, and here's where I think we need to be headed. And this is your opportunity when we break out a little bit later to either affirm that, say, no, not quite, I think there's another part that we've missed.
4 long-term goals were identified, including increase reading proficiency by 3rd grade, improve high school readiness, increase the high school graduation rate, and foster postgraduate success. Ensuring the development of a successful strategic plan is a multi-pronged process that continues as more input from stakeholders is evaluated and strategic themes are drafted. Upon the completion of this process, school board members will evaluate the plan and add their input. This entire process is designed to reflect the mission, vision, and core beliefs of what success means to the school district of Palm Beach County.
The school district also continues to be very proactive about drivers' education.
Yeah, we've seen it firsthand, teenage drivers allowing themselves to become distracted. That's why events such as this one are so important. The school district teamed up with the Dory Saves Lives Foundation to present a conference called Dangerous Decision Making and Consequences. The conference was streamed live from the Spanish River High School. Schools throughout the district were encouraged to have students watch the conference and hear its important message to students.
I hope they start planting the seeds in their head that it happens to real people and to make good decisions. Wear your seatbelts, don't text and drive.
It's really important because we're going to be driving soon, so we have to know what we can and can't do because we don't want to get in a crash because it could risk our life.
Students were educated about driving distractions by guest speakers and by watching an enlightening video.
Students and staff paused to honor our nation's veterans during several ceremonies held in their honor. And the chorus from Palm Beach Central High School sang the Star-Spangled Banner and America the Beautiful.
Speaking of holidays, Halloween was weeks ago, so why were students at a local elementary school dressed in costumes in November?
It was all part of Seminole Trails' vocabulary parade.
Photojournalist Gary Rush shows us.
want to build kids' vocabulary, we want to make learning fun. So this is a way that, you know, in case we have some kids that don't celebrate Halloween, this is a way for everybody to participate, get, you know, to dress up and also learn new vocabulary words, because we want all of the kids to look at the words and, you know, build their vocabulary.
And show off your costumes.
Building your vocabulary is very important, because if you don't have a large vocabulary, that you sometimes struggle in reading. So that's the main goal, is for us to have the kids learn new vocabulary words, build their vocabulary, and also improve their reading. Well, you'll see parents, you'll also see teachers participating. You'll see different kind of things. For example, some kids have decorated boxes and put them on and, you know, decorated them, painted them. Some kids are going to have posters. We have some that are going to have hats. So it depends on what the kid wanted to do, whether they want to put on a costume, a hat, or just have a poster. It's just fun learning. The kids are going to enjoy learning, and that's what we want to do. We just want to make sure that they have fun today and that they learn at the same time. So that's our main goal.
Students and adults alike are invited to visit Palm Beach County's newest public park.
Sandcastle Community Park in Lantana opened with a ribbon cutting earlier this month. The park, which is located on Mentone Road, measures 1 acre in size. It's open daily from 6 a.m. to sunrise. The park includes a basketball court, a playground, and a gazebo. Check it out.
Students at Barton Elementary School were recently visited by a renowned author who shared her books and a piece of her culture.
This author, like many students in our district, was born in Haiti. Photojournalist Jose Merced has the story.
We have our famous author, Ms. Edwidge Zecchicott. Let's give her a hand.
Today we are honored to have a well-renowned author named Edwidge Zecchicott, as a Haitian author who writes about the Haitians' experience of the diaspora and also for students that are in immigration.
So shiny and happy. I'm so happy to be here with you.
In the past, she has written books for adults, but now she's writing books for children that are very relevant to what is happening in our country today and in countries of students that are coming to our country from Central America, from the islands, which we have a majority here at Barton Elementary.
So a writer, I was born in Haiti, and when I was 2, my dad moved from Haiti to New York.
Kids, you never know what you'll get, but it was so sweet. The questions were wonderful, and then to, you know, the letter that the poems that the little girls read, it was just very moving. I feel very honored.
Books that rhyme, books that are funny, books that are sad, and books that tell about holidays in your life.
What's your name? Dawin. Dawin says, how did it feel to be without your parents? How did it feel for me to be without my parents in Haiti? So some of you may know this. Some of you might have one parent with you and another parent somewhere else, or it feels, you know, sometimes it felt I missed my parents, but I had very good family members.
Well, I think it's important for kids to see all kinds of professionals in person, because sometimes we idealize some things, like they might see the book, they might read the words, and might think the author is someone, you know, who lives in a tower somewhere. So I think it's wonderful to even just see an actual author.
I like the author writing because she explained it, and she gave the pictures was matching the words and all of that.
Oh, I'm excited because even before, when I was a teenager, read many of her books, and the experience as a Haitian American, and I don't know the experience. I wasn't born in Haiti, but my parents are Haitian, so through her books, I knew a lot about what was going on.
Time now to salute the efforts of students and staff in a segment we call Honor Roll.
Our first shout out goes to first grade students at Sandpiper Shores Elementary School. As you can see, these students were excited about donating canned food to Boca Helping Hands. The food will go to underprivileged families during the holiday.
Students at Alamanda Elementary School step it up as a part of their commitment to living healthfully. Alamanda is the first health and wellness choice school in the district, thanks to a grant funded through Action for Healthy Kids. Each class is setting fitness and nutrition goals.
Now to Frontier Elementary School, where students are having fun while educating themselves about health needs and behaviors of animals. The school operates an animal lab as part of this educational program.
We're also saluting Frontier Elementary for the thoughtful cards that students made for veterans. Safety patrollers at the school created these colorful cards and sent them to the VA Medical Center as part of a Veterans Day tribute.
Polo Park Middle School combines science, music, and food during its 3rd annual Night of Science. The event, which was attended by about 500 people, was highlighted by interactive exhibits provided by the South Florida Science Museum.
And bravo to the Broncos Marching Band. These talented musicians from Palm Beach Central High School scored straight superiors at the district's marching band competition. We're also sending kudos to band director James Yaques.
And we're also honoring the debate team at Palm Beach Central High School. And debate team coach Daryl Hall. 29 students recently competed against other local schools during 9 events. Several students took top honors.
Lots more ahead here on School News Around the District. Still ahead, we'll check out the community calendar for important events.
And the spotlight shines on Point Siena Elementary School. Find out what makes this school outstanding.
We are the Education Network. We are your source for live coverage, bringing you news impacting your students, your schools, and your community. We are covering the district, on campuses, in the classroom, throughout the community. We are on air, online, on mobile. The Education Network, your best choice for school district news. That's who we are.
Welcome back.
Each week, School News Around the District highlights one of our great schools.
And this week, the spotlight shines on Point Siena Elementary School.
Welcome to Point Siena Elementary STEM Magnet School, home of the Pandas. We are a K-5 100% choice school located in Boynton Beach, Florida. Students from all over the district can apply to the Point Siena Choice Lottery each year to experience STEM education. What is STEM education? STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. Our STEM subjects are integrated into all areas of the curriculum, including reading, writing, social studies, art, and music. Our STEM-focused school incorporates project-based learning, where students ask questions, create solutions to real-world problems, and try out new ideas by building, researching, and using trial and error to master the skills traditionally taught in elementary school. We hope to open the eyes of young boys and girls to the sciences and help them imagine and learn about all the different careers that can come from a continued focus in STEM. Point Siena STEM students have multiple opportunities to demonstrate hands-on learning through our 4 unique STEM labs. The Science Lab. The Science Lab has a variety of equipment uncommon to elementary schools, including computer-based probeware, digital nanomicroscopes, and a courtyard native plant area, which is an extension of the lab. Math Lab. The Math Lab contains a huge variety of math manipulatives to help students understand basic number theory and problem solving at high levels. Technology and Robotics Lab. Point Siena's Technology and Robotics Lab contains several types of LEGO robotic systems which allow students to design, build, and program their own robotics and other machines. The Planetarium. The planetarium classroom contains a 30-foot dome and full planetarium projector, as well as laptops and iPads which are used by students to simulate and record what they find in the night sky. Our Media Center houses our newly created Makerspace, where students plan, design, and build creative solutions to problems using CAD software, 3D printers, and a laser cutter. Poinciana hosts a variety of off-campus field experiences which are connected to state standards, including airboat trips to the Everglades, snorkel and lab trips to the Florida Keys, and trips to various local natural areas, zoos, and museums in South Florida. These experiences help students connect what they have learned in Poinciana's classrooms and labs to the real world. Poinciana's STEM focus continues after school as well. Students participate in a variety of highly competitive clubs such as Math Team, SECME, First Lego League, Science Olympiad, and more. Our clubs have been state and nationally recognized in competitions for the last 10 years. Poinciana staff is passionate, knowledgeable, and experienced. More than half of the teachers on staff have advanced degrees, and many have been teaching at Poinciana for more than 15 years. Come be a part of the Poinciana family. The School District of Palm Beach County, your best choice.
Time now to show you some important events making our community calendar.
Happy Thanksgiving! Palm Beach County Schools will be closed November 25th, 26th, and 27th for the holiday. It's time to submit applications for the school district's choice programs. The application deadline for most schools is January 29th, 2016. The exceptions are Bach Middle School of the Arts, the Conservatory School, Boynton Beach High's Arts Program, and A.W. Dreyfus School of the Arts, which have a December 4th deadline. Apply online at palmbeachschools.org/choiceprograms/application.asp. And Jupiter High School's Meet the Scientist lecture series continues on December 9th. Representatives from IMEGA International will conduct a lecture titled Towards a Sustainable Future, Alternative Fuel Systems. The event takes place from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and is free and open to the public.
Now let's check in with Rick Blackwell to see what he's working on in Good Sports.
Hi, Rick.
Thanks a lot, guys. Coming up on Good Sports right here on the Education Network, we're going to tell you about the start of the state playoffs in high school football. It's Friday Night Lights, the pageantry of the postseason when it comes to the football season. I'm here at Suncoast High School, marching bands, cheerleaders, talented football players. We're going to take you across the county and tell you about some of the teams that qualified for the postseason. Also, going to give you some highlights from the state swimming championships. And that was exciting, as well as Jupiter High School. They're playing in the state championship game for the second straight year. So a lot to talk about on Good Sports right here on the Education Network. Now back to you.
Thanks, Rick.
And that's going to do it for this edition of School News Around the District, brought to you by the Education Network,
keeping you informed.